Hello friends, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to cover 3 more services that you can offer as either corporate training workshops or online courses and webinars. Let's jump right into the video. In today's super competitive landscape, businesses can't afford to ignore customer complaints. Strategic complaint analysis training empowers organizations to move past simply reacting to individual issues and instead use their complaints as a valuable source of information for future decision-making. By analyzing complaint data, businesses can identify trends, pinpoint systemic problems, and find opportunities for improvement that they hadn't considered before. This leads to better decision-making across all departments, from product development and customer service to marketing and operations. Ultimately, this training helps create a more customer-centric culture, lowers the risk of customer churn, increases revenue, and inspires innovation. In essence, strategic complaint analysis training transforms complaints from a headache into a strategic asset, enabling businesses to thrive in challenging markets and exceed customer expectations. This is why it's so beneficial for companies to hire a human for this training instead of relying on some bot to get the job done. Humans can pick up on the subtle nuances in language, tone, and context that often accompany complaints. We can pick up on sarcasm, frustration, and any other underlying emotions that might be missed by AI, which can lead to a more accurate interpretation of the customer's experience. Humans excel at critical thinking, most of the time. We can consider the bigger picture in the broader business context versus only relying on simple pattern recognition. Most importantly, humans can empathize with customers and understand the emotional impact of their experiences. This empathy is essential for coming up with effective solutions and building customer trust. Basically, because you're a human and have probably been in your client's customer's shoes many times, you can relate to how they may be feeling and draw from your own experience when coming up with solutions that your client's customers will appreciate and find value in. Here are a few example scenarios to consider. Let's start with Gadget Galaxy. Sales of their new smartwatch were booming, but app subscriptions were tanking. Sarah, their complaint analyst, dug into customer feedback and found a pattern. Users loved the watch, but found the app to be confusing. Armed with this data, she convinced the developers to simplify the app's interface. A data-driven girly who struggled with techie stuff herself, she also advised that the team incorporate bold, color-coded labels and fun tutorials with catchy phrases that were memorable and easy to understand, like the ones she likes watching. She insisted that it was important for the app to be easy enough for a toddler to use, and if it was, people would be more likely to use it. You shouldn't have to be a genius to use a smartwatch, she said. And she was right. Subscriptions soared and the potential crisis was averted. And how about this story about a guy named David? Soundwave was proud of their new headphones, but a few online reviews mentioned a faint buzzing sound. David, their customer insight specialist, analyzed the complaints and noticed that while there weren't a ton of complaints about the sound, the ones that were had very strong negative language. I mean, these people were really pissed off. While his higher-ups were focused on more glamorous tasks like product design and marketing campaigns, David knew that this issue couldn't continue to go overlooked. He convinced the team to investigate, and they discovered that a minor adjustment eliminated the buzz. They sent previous purchasers the new updated model for free and launched a brand new campaign about a high-quality, buzz-free listening experience. They gained a ton of new loyal customers, and Soundwave avoided a potentially major PR crisis. And lastly, let's look at Cozy Candles. Cozy Candles was a small business with a big problem. Customers were complaining about their high prices. Instead of dismissing the feedback, The owner, Emily, used her complaint analysis training to investigate. While she knew that her products were high quality and believed that they were worth every penny, she was curious to learn more about the complaints. She sold her products in local shops and farmers markets and had no problem selling out. Some people even told her that her prices were too low. So she knew there was more to the story. After doing some digging, she discovered that most complaints came from a specific region with higher shipping costs. Emily then decided to sell smaller sizes and bundles at a lower price and offered free shipping promotions so people around the world could enjoy her product. This boosted sales and customer satisfaction, and she continues to get new buyers every day from positive word-of-mouth marketing. These are all examples of how strategic complaint analysis can boost a company's sales and help them avoid pissing off their audience. So here are 3 strategic complaint analysis training workshops that you can offer. A Tier 1 training could be a half-day workshop on complaint analysis fundamentals, priced between $2,500 and $5,000. This training would be ideal for teams that are new to complaint analysis, or those looking to better understand how to extract meaningful insights from customer feedback. The content should be an introduction to data analysis techniques for complaint data, including identifying trends, common themes, and connecting complaints to key business metrics. You could cover topics like how to identify patterns and trends in complaint data that reveal systemic issues, or ways to prioritize complaints based on their potential impact on business goals, or how to connect complaint data to other business metrics like customer churn or revenue loss. A Tier 2 training could be a full-day workshop on strategic insights from complaint data, priced between $5,000 and $10,000. This class could focus on advanced analysis techniques, including root cause analysis, identifying high-impact complaints, and aligning complaint resolution strategies with overall business goals. It'd be ideal for teams with some experience in complaint analysis who want to deepen their analytical skills and get better at using data to drive strategic decision-making. The content could include topics like how to use complaint data to inform strategic decision-making across the organization, how to develop a proactive approach to complaint management that prevents future issues, and ways to use data to come up with solutions that will please your customers while still being aligned with the company's overall business goals. And a Tier 3 training could be a multi-day program on data-driven transformation with in-person workshops, personalized small group training, and ongoing support, priced between $10,000 and $20,000 plus dollars. It could be a comprehensive approach to using complaint data to drive organizational change and innovation, including developing data-driven strategies, implementing new processes, and measuring the impact of improvements. This would be ideal for organizations that are committed to using data to drive continuous improvement and create a customer-centric culture that prioritizes data-driven decision-making. The content could include topics like any of the topics from the other 2 tiers, as well as how to implement data-driven changes without overwhelming your audience or losing your brand spirit, how to use data to empower employees and improve decision-making at all levels, how to build a continuous improvement loop that uses customer feedback to drive ongoing growth, and how to create seamless systems to boost productivity and collaborations using data. To make your services stand out and unique to your expertise when you're pitching to potential clients, you can reflect on what you've learned from your own personal experiences that you think would benefit the company. You can ask yourself questions like, what kind of feedback have I gotten in life? How did I determine which feedback to address or ignore? How have I used data to make changes that brought me great success? What mistakes have I made around misinterpreting data? What were the consequences? How did I fix them? When did I ignore data and end up with unfavorable consequences? What were they? How did I fix them? How long did it take me to fix them? When did I use data-informed insights to increase sales and audience loyalty? What about the data brought me to those conclusions? And what are the top signs I look for in data and why? A great way to differentiate your workshop would be to come up with fun exercises where you break them up into teams and require them to find clues you've hidden in the data. See if they come to the same conclusions you did, and if not, discuss what their thought process was and give them personalized feedback. Gamify the experience by giving them specific goals and deadlines. Or you could come up with your own assessment system that they can use in their daily tasks. Or you can create your own implementation method that ensures a seamless integration process that keeps the team on the same page and working towards the same goal with peace and clarity. These are just a few ideas of how you can make your offer stand out from other people offering similar services. Remember, just because someone else's training has a similar focus, it doesn't mean that they have the same level of expertise as you do. Your expertise stems more from your life experience than it does your school training, so make sure you highlight that. And of course, you can always create your own online courses, books, and webinars about these topics and offer them to the general public if you choose to. I personally just think there's more money and stability in working with companies that have the budget to pay for high-ticket training for their staff. But the option to get evergreen sales from courses and webinars does exist. If you want to know the signs to look for to tell if a business needs this specific service and the pain points you should talk about in your proposal and pitch meeting to make potential clients want to work with you, and if you want to know who you should contact and submit your proposals to land new contracts, click the link in my bio. All that information is there for free. If you want training and software to build and sell your own courses, website, sales funnel, all that good stuff, plus marketing tips to get more sales, make sure you click on the link in the description below. And if you want to learn how to rewire your brain and nervous system for more wealth, creativity, and success in just 10 minutes a day, check out the description below. Again, if you want all the details on what kind of businesses need this service, who you should contact at those businesses, how you should create your proposal, what you should say in your pitch meeting, all that good stuff, click the first link in the bio. I will give you that information for free. Free 99, I promise. Okay, that's it for today. What did you guys think of the video? Please let me know in the comments. If you liked it, make sure you give this a thumbs up and subscribe for more business ideas, side hustle ideas, because I just love to help people make the money they need to so they can live their dream life stress-free. And keep in mind, all these prices that I gave you, that's just for one workshop. So if you did a tier 3 training, you could make $10,000 with one workshop, with one client per month. So I definitely encourage you to give this a shot. Again, let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you want more ideas from specific niches or industries, please let me know in the comments and I will consider that for the future. And until next time, I wish you all so much success as you build your dream life. See you soon.